Hey everyone, Genome here. Can I do something just a little bit different? And in this video, I want to highlight what I consider are the 3 greatest punches ever thrown in boxing. I guess you can maybe caveat this a bit with saying the 3 greatest punches thrown by heavyweights, whatever. But whatever the case may be, I think as far as technicality, as far as placement, and as far as sheer devastation, I think these are 3 of the greatest of all time. Now, none of these is going to take the person's head off, and actually 2 of them didn't technically finish the fight even. And one of them had a slight setup. You might be considered a combination, I guess. There was a jab before, but I don't think it was even necessary. But we'll see that one here in a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and go in order that they were thrown. And so yeah, here's what I consider the top 3 punches ever thrown in a boxing ring.
Marciano's eye and nose are badly cut, but his mean, hard punches are definitely weakening the challenger. Down he goes! Once more, a chance to see the punch that sent him down. There it is. He's on his way. Rocky is all business.
Alright, so a real note about this shot, well, other than its brutality, is what he does to actually set it up. He actually misses with his left that he rolls over, and then he pivots and turns and doesn't even get fully set and comes across with an overhand right, almost turns into a right cross right there, and just smashes into the side of his face. If he didn't break some bones in there, I don't know. But, I mean, if you just look at the pivot that this guy does, I couldn't believe that he was able to turn his entire body that fast, set up, and throw a shot with that much power behind it. Of special note, too, on this shot, Marciano's nose was actually split in this fight. You know, Ezra Charles was no chump. This was a hard-fought fight, and this was in the 8th round of a really tiring fight. So, just an amazing, amazing physical feat here. And while this wasn't the knockout blow, this basically was a setup. When he got up, he was still dazed and out of it. And Marciano went in there and finished off Charles really quick with a quick succession of punches. But yeah, just an amazing shot. And man, what a legendary move.
Time is important here.
Alright, so one of the things I want to highlight about this amazing left hook, and of course Joe's well known for his left hooks, is the fact that this is in the 15th round of this fight. This was a brutal, brutal test of endurance kind of fight, and this punch comes out just as fast as if it was like round 1. It just comes out of nowhere. And you know what? Let me give a little bit of credit here, actually a lot of credit to Ali here. How that man took that shot and then bounced right up. He didn't even take a 2 count. Once again, the 15th round of an exhausting fight was just incredible. But I mean, there's just no denying this punch is just absolutely amazing. And the wind up, the pitch, it was all so fast. It's hard to find good slow footage of this because the punch is so fast. But yeah, it's a brutal punch. It's the punch heard around the world, and it would have floored any normal boxer, and it killed most normal humans. I've always been so enamored with this shot because it's the 15th round. Of course, Joe Frazier is one of my favorite fighters of all time, if not favorite. But incredible punch and an incredible statement on a great fight.
You know I'm the greatest of all times. I tell him this when we get in clinches. That worries a man to beat him and talk to him. You understand?
Do they talk back to you?
No. Only one fellow talked back to me, and that's Joe Frazier. I hit Joe Frazier with about 90 punches, if you remember the first fight. Hit him with everything. The man took a terrible beating. He wouldn't fall. I said, are you crazy? I hit him there. I said, you must be crazy. He said, yes, I'm crazy. He just kept coming. I'm crazy.
Atlas didn't count the Atlas. Here we go again with the Atlas. Michael Moore is down.
Goes Moore on a right hand. An unbelievably close-in right hand shot. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, we mentioned that he was having a strong round. He had set up some blows, and then that right hand anesthetized Michael Moore.
All right, so what more do we need to say about this punch than has already been said, right? But this is the punch where Foreman reclaimed the heavyweight championship about 20 years after he originally held it, and he beat an opponent half his age, and he was actually losing the fight pretty badly, but he went in with a plan and stuck to it to perfection, and this is the culmination of it. So basically what you're looking at was Foreman pulling his punches for about 7, 8 rounds, something like that. And he, of course, he's way behind on the scorecards, and then he started letting his power go at this point. And it's something to see. You know, Taliatis is over there screaming at Moore to stay away from the right side of Foreman. Don't stand there in front of him, you know, because power's the last thing to go, and Foreman is a powerful man. So, wow, what a shot. So you can see him setting him up. It's clear as day. The first combo he throws, the first left-right, it hit Moore on the forehead, actually, and Foreman said it hurt his hand a little bit. And so he said, I'm going to throw a little bit lower on the next one and just going to finish the guy. He didn't want to hurt Moore. He already knew he had him dazed, especially after that first shot. So he flicks out another quick jab again to kind of open up the guard a little bit, and then comes across with a right straight / cross that must be seen to believe it. It looks very innocuous. It does not look that devastating until you see the slow motion replay and see just how much force was in this thing, and watch what happens to Moore's head. It snaps to the right. He is totally out. And the funny thing is, it wasn't a big wild punch. You know, it wasn't a big haymaker kind of swing. It was very measured, and it shot out to perfection and just crushed Moore. So what a beautiful, beautiful shot. And I tell you what, man, what a way to finish the video. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little rendition. And until next time, this is Genome, just loving him some Golden Age and later boxing. Out.